my name is Ryan Seaton. I'm the Irish 49er Hell. I'm here sailing with Sefra Guilfoyle at the Ice of World Sailing Championships in Aarhus.
My name is Sefra Guilfoyle and I'm from Cork in Ireland, and I'm sailing the 49er as a crew. This will be the first championship, or the World Championships, that we've done together, but we were supposed to do the World last year, but in the middle of it I fell off my bike and broke my hand. So hopefully this year it'll be a little bit better and we'll get to sail the full championship.
I had done 2 campaigns before with my old crew, and then our federation my old crew was stopping. I was looking to do another campaign, and the federation got me in contact with Sefra and said, he was one of the really good youth sailors coming up through, and that they thought that the 49er would sit his style of sailing. Sefra had also had a few problems with his back from sailing the laser, so the 49er was going to sit perfectly. And then we met up together, went and tried out for a sail, and we got on pretty well as friends.
First time we met was Ryan had sent me a text on WhatsApp asking if I wanted to come up to the north to do like a 1 or 2 day sailing with him. So I went up to Carrickfergus, where Ryan lives. I stayed at his house for 2 days, and then we went out on the boat just to have a sail around and see if we got on and stuff. And then we went to the cinema. I just started to get to know each other in these big lazy boy chairs that go back really far in like the VIP cinema section. And then he went off to Australia for a month with his fiancée for a holiday. Yeah. And then when he got back, he asked me if I wanted to sail with him, and then I was like, definitely. And then we started after Christmas in Cadiz, straight to Cadiz.
Yeah, and then it just went from there on, and a year and a half later we're here at the Worlds.
Yeah, our first sailing date together was very, very special. It was definitely a great experience to hop in the boat with Ryan, because he's been to Olympics twice, and he's he is the big name of Irish sailing, along with Annalise. And when I got in, I was falling all over the place, and I was like, how is he ever going to pick me to sail with him? He wants someone who's going to be sailing well or wants to win a medal at the next Olympics. And here I am, can't get out on the trapeze and can't pull myself up and down the wire. But then I guess Ryan had a lot of patience, and he knew that in the long run that I guess I had the sailing ability to learn it all.
Yeah, to watch someone go through the process of, as we say, Sefra is nearly a decade younger than me. We never really sailed against each other because, I was racing in the Olympics and he was still sailing in Optimist. So it's a complete difference, but I think there's a lot of trust and a lot of freshness. And I think the big thing for me was I knew this campaign was going to be different. I knew that there was a possibility of qualifying later and maybe not ticking the first few boxes that we wanted to, but actually the big thing for me was to find someone that I could go to the Olympics with and win a medal. And it wasn't just coming to the Olympics and coming 10th again, it was going there and feeling that we had a real shot. And Sefra is a medalist, he's proven it before in youth level. He got a silver medal at the Youth World Championships in the laser. So he's this pedigree of person that I want to be sailing with, and I think we've got quite good personalities, and the age difference doesn't mean so much when you're both passionate about something. And I think that's really important, and we both work hard and get on well together and have fun at the same time. Yeah. So I think that's a big thing.
The 49er is definitely a lot different to the laser. It's fast, it's high endurance, it's completely different kind of technique. The first time I got on the 49er, I think I was very afraid when we were going downwind, because it was just a complete different speed to what I was used to, and there was just so many ropes and so many things to do, and the balance was completely different because it's so much wider than the laser, and you actually have to get up and walk across instead of the laser you crawl under or slide under. And I can remember falling over quite often, and then coming out on the trapeze I had my legs completely wide apart, and then grabbing onto Ryan. And then when we went over some big waves, I definitely left out some screams. And we brought in a 49-year-old, our coach who used to crew, Nicholas Reschke, and he's definitely helped me quite a lot with learning how to sail the boat, because he had so much experience, and he was able to show me the best ways to do a jibe or a tack, and then it made my life so much easier to try to like sort of fast track me to a better level. And that's all I have to.
I mean, there's one thing Schaefer's always saying is the speed of the boat, you know, and I think that's a big difference from the Laser to the 49er.
Yeah.
I think when we first went sailing together, Schaefer's legs were shaking, and then now when we go sailing, he's like, this feels a little slow, huh? We need to push more. So it's amazing how your body can adapt to the speed of the boat. And yeah, I think when you see foiling Moss and the GC32s and all these boats that are going really fast, the new AC boats, I think at first it looks scary, but the sailors actually adapt to it very quickly. And I think that's the cool thing about our sport, that it's just developing, and actually the skill sets of the sailors are developing. And then when you come back into a slower boat, say the 49er or the Laser,
it feels
we
so
call
slow.
the 49er we call this foiling.
Yeah.
But when you get back in, it seems like a slow boat, and you have more time to think and see the pressure, and I think that's how the sailors are developing. It's amazing because the 49er before was a speed boat, you know, you just hit the sides, and now it's becoming more like the Laser, you know, it's more tactical, and of course we're hitting sides, but there's the options because the boat handling's improving so much that we can tack and jibe on shifts, and it's opening up the game to be a lot more tactical. I feel that with the equipment and the development in the 49er class over the past 8 years, for sure the standard has risen. A lot more full-time teams, they're pushing the boats a lot harder. The equipment has to be at a higher standard and higher quality. And I think with the Harken products and the blocks and the way we're pushing the boats, they're also having to develop to keep up with the level of the sailing. So I think for sure the standard of the sailing is improving and the equipment is improving.